Welcome Standard 12th, and the topic for today that we are going to take up is nature of management. We'll be discussing nature of management, and nature of management is discussed in three forms. The first one is management as an art, second is management as a science, and the third one is management as a profession. Management as a profession. Okay, so today we'll discuss the nature of management. The first thing is management as an art. Management as an art has three essentialities. Management as an art has three essentialities, and we'll see whether these things are present in management or not. The first one is existence of theoretical knowledge. All art forms like dances, like singing, like painting, all have certain theories which have been propounded by eminent philosophers. So management also has this property because here also you have different principles and different theories which are propounded by different management philosophers. So this feature of art, that is existence of theoretical knowledge, is present in management. Then second is personalized application. In any art form, all those people who learn that art, they apply it according to their own creativity and according to their own nature. So A.R. Rahman has also learned theories of music, but his music is very different from Anu Malik, and Anu Malik's music is very different from A.R. Rahman. Why it is different? They have learned the same form, but they have applied accordingly. So management has personalized application. Similarly, management, there are many theories, and managers, they apply those theories according to their personality, and therefore this feature is also present in management. So here it says, like in any art, in management too, a manager applies his acquired knowledge in a personalized and unique manner. Then it comes as the third feature based on continuous practice. In art, a lot of practice is needed. The more you practice, the more you become perfect in that particular art. Similarly, a manager also, the more he uses principles of management or the theories of management, the more he becomes acquainted to these principles, and the more he is able to use them properly. So based on continuous practice, management satisfies this criteria as a manager gains experience through regular practice and becomes more effective. Okay, so this feature is also present in management. Then the fourth is creativity. What is creativity? When you make changes, some unique changes in any existing form, that is creativity. Like some people they throw away the old clothes, but some people with those old clothes make something new and new sort of dress. अगर आपने एडवर्टाइजमेंट देखा है तो गूगल का एक एडवर्टाइजमेंट आता है कि गर्ल्स ने अपने पुराने कपड़े फेंक दिए और फिर उन्होंने उस कपड़े से जीन्स में कुछ चेंजेस करके उसको एक न्यू पैटर्न, न्यू डिज़ाइन कर दिया. सो दैट इज क्रिएटिविटी. आर्ट में क्रिएटिविटी है और जो क्रिएटिव करता है वही छाया रहता है. मैनेजमेंट ऑल्सो हैज क्रिएटिविटी. Why? Because managers, they apply those principles with changes, not as they are, but with changes, by modifying them. So creativity, like any other art, a manager, after studying various situations, formulates his own theories for use in a given situation. This gives rise to different styles of management. So this feature of art is also present in management. Then situational. Situation means depending upon the situation. So when you are in a jolly mood, you like to hear Bharati dance, Bharati song musics, fast. But when you are sad, you don't like them. You like slow music, soft music. So art is situational, depending upon situation. Management is also situational. Like if a person comes late, sometimes you scold him, but sometimes you have to see why he is coming late and then you have to help him out. So, management is situational. As an art, management deals with human beings who behave differently in different situations. Therefore, every situation has to be handled in a different manner. So out of these 5 features, all are present in management. So it says that as all criteria of art are satisfied in management, it qualifies as an art. So management is a pure art. Next we take up management as a science. Now science has 3 features: systematic body of knowledge, principles based on experimentation, and universal validity. Now we'll see whether these features are present in management or not. So the first feature is systematized body of knowledge. Like science is based on body of knowledge, same way management is also based on body of knowledge on theories. So the first feature is qualifying. Here it says, like science, management is a systematic body of knowledge with its own theories. The principles that have developed over a period of time. Then is observation and experimentation. In science, you experiment and you observe. And when you observe that the thing is going on repeatedly, बार बार ऊपर से बॉल गिराइए नीचे ही जाती है, तो देखते हैं वो कुछ भी गिराओ तो नीचे जाता है, तो वो एक प्रिंसिपल बन गया. सेम वे मैनेजमेंट में भी मैनेजर्स देखते हैं अपनी थ्योरीज को, जब प्रोपाउंड करते हैं तो वो उसका एक्सपेरिमेंट करते हैं, उसको ऑब्जर्व करते हैं, अब तब वो थ्योरीज बनाते हैं. तो यहाँ तक तो मैनेजमेंट इज लाइक साइंस. बट एक चीज फर्क है, साइंस में रिजल्ट हमेशा सेम आएगा. अर्थ का नॉर्थ हमेशा एक ही डायरेक्शन में आएगा. तो साइंस में रिजल्ट सेम आएगा, बट मैनेजमेंट में रिजल्ट सेम नहीं आता। आ सकता है या नहीं आ सकता है? क्यों? क्योंकि मैनेजमेंट इंसान पे की जाती है और इंसान में पर्सन टू पर्सन इंसान फर्क होता है और एक पर्सन भी अलग अलग समय पे अलग अलग तरह से रिएक्ट करता है। तो ये प्रिंसिपल पूरी तरह मैनेजमेंट में पाया नहीं जाता। सो द एक्सप्लेनेशन पार्ट, हाउ विल यू राइट? इट सेज लाइक साइंस, मैनेजमेंट principles are derived through observation and repeated experimentation. So this feature of science is present in management. However, since management deals with human beings, the outcome of these experiments are not capable of being accurately predicted. पहले से आप बता नहीं सकते यही आंसर आएगा, यही सब करेंगे। हो सकता है आपके कहने से सही हो जाए, हो सकता है आपके कहने से सही ना हो। So this feature is not completely present in management. Then the third is universal validity. जो प्रिंसिपल्स साइंस के किसी एक जगह सही हैं वो दूसरी जगह भी सही हैं। सो साइंस प्रिंसिपल्स हैव यूनिवर्सल वैलिडिटी एंड एप्लीकेशन। लेकिन मैनेजमेंट के प्रिंसिपल्स में हम ये नहीं कह सकते। क्यों नहीं कह सकते? क्योंकि मैनेजमेंट के प्रिंसिपल्स हर जगह अलग अलग होते हैं। कैसे अलग होते हैं? क्योंकि वहाँ की बिजनेस एनवायरनमेंट फर्क होती है। जापान में इतनी टेक्नोलॉजी एडवांसमेंट है कि वहाँ का बिजनेस एनवायरनमेंट फर्क है। यहाँ इंडिया में टेक्नोलॉजी उतनी डेवलप नहीं है, इसलिए यहाँ का बिजनेस एनवायरनमेंट एकदम अलग है। सो यूनिवर्सल एप्लीकेशन, प्रिंसिपल्स ऑफ मैनेजमेंट लाइक प्रिंसिपल्स ऑफ प्योर साइंस प्रोवाइड managers with certain standardized techniques that can be used in different situations. Since they have to be modified, that means changed according to a given situation, their application and use is not universal. So out of these three features, only one systematic body of knowledge is matching, second half is matching and third बिल्कुल नहीं मैच कर रहा है। तो हम क्या कह सकते हैं? that management is an inexact science, that is management is not a pure science. Okay, thank you.